be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What is the deal, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Tuesday. If this is your first time at the channel, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it to go ahead and be notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. So today we have a stir fry, a vegetarian type of stir fry. Okay, so I'll tell you exactly what's in it. We definitely have some vegetables, a ton of vegetables, and my protein for today is eggs. All right, so let me show you what we having before we get into it. Dang, this is heavy. It's a lot of food. Woo. I see that. I got 3 eggs on there. I wasn't expecting to be that heavy. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this food. Let me get a bite in. Well, let's get a bite in. It's about us. It ain't just about me, y'all. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the first bite with some veggies. And also, I'm gonna give y'all some egg in a minute, but the egg is a runny egg. I know a lot of y'all don't like that, so let's go ahead and get the first bite. Got some cabbage in there. That is good. So I did make this stir fry at home. I'm gonna show y'all what kind of noodles I use in just a second. Wow. Yes. I got a runny egg. I feel like this is the runniest of them all, so I wanted to start with this one. So let me go ahead and give my egg lovers. Let me give y'all some egg. Cause it didn't feel right. Like it didn't feel complete. When I got done making it, I felt like something was missing. So that's how that's how I started adding the egg to it. So here goes a big bite for my egg lovers out there. Runny egg lovers. I'm gonna add some sauce. Some sriracha. I wish I had some sriracha in that bite I just had. All right. Fortune yakisoba stir fry noodles. I got these from Aldi. These are vegan. They're already pre-cooked and steamed. Cholesterol free, microwavable, very easy to cook. I did all the vegetables, threw these in the microwave. Teriyaki flavor, perfect. Really good. This is my first time having them. So far, so good. So I probably paid like $2.99 for them, maybe $3.99. I just did all the veggies. So I just threw basically all the veggies I had in the fridge. I sauteed them and added them. So we got zucchini, mushroom, red onion, bell pepper. We have, I said bell pepper. We got broccoli, cabbage, everything I could find. I added it. That's sriracha. Set it off. I love how fast it was to make it. This is a really affordable meal too. This is enough for 2 people, maybe even 3. It's a lot of food. So I use 2 packs of noodles for this. So good. So what's going on, y'all? Happy Tuesday. Week is off to a good start. So far, so good. I'm trying to get back into a schedule, y'all. Y'all know my videos was all over the place. I was just dropping them whenever. And I'm really trying to get back to a place of dropping them at the same time every day. So I love that the teriyaki flavor on these noodles is subtle. Like, it's not overly sweet, but I can taste it. Really, really good. Oh, I got some asparagus in here too. I'm telling y'all, any vegetable I saw, throw it in here. I have these in a drawer in the refrigerator. I'm glad I remember they was in there. I would hate for these to go bad. But like I said, super easy to cook. Like 3 minutes in the microwave. Throw the seasoning in there with some water. Easy. Quick and easy meal for sure. So guys, yesterday we hit a milestone, 30K. Yay, 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 yay. Went live last night. Had a really good time with y'all. It was just a really good vibe, really good conversation, really good questions. And I don't know, like, this journey has been so amazing, y'all. Today is actually my 6-month anniversary. I started YouTube on August 25th. So it's February 25th, so wow, 6 months. It's been so much fun. I've learned so much about myself in the last 6 months. And just, wow. I just thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for, supporting me, for, asking questions, reaching out to me. Let's just, like, building, connecting with me, just being positive, being such a light in my life, like really pouring into me. Thank you guys so much. Like, this has been seriously such an incredible experience. It has been. And one of the questions that came up last night in the live was, how do I feel about 30K and the impact? And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, of course I want my channel to be bigger and continue to grow. That's with anything. You want more, you want to touch more people. Even with 30K, obviously I never expect 30,000 people to watch every single video. That's just not realistic. But I do, whoever needs the message in the video, I feel like the video will get to them. You get what I'm saying? So whoever it is, whoever needs to see that video, that's who it will get to. It'll get to where it needs to go. That's what I think about. And of course you gotta think about it. I know it's a lot of content creators out there maybe watching this. People like what they like. Some people only tune in for story time, which part 2 is in this video. Some people only tune in for a story time. They might only want to see videos with my mom in it. They might only like challenges. They may only like my lives. Some people only come to my lives. Some people only like my vlog channel, which is Rhonda's Red Vlogs, by the way. But I'm just saying, like, don't take it personal because your views fluctuate. People like what they like. And sometimes people like to stack content. They watch it only on the weekends. So that video you dropped on Tuesday may not get loved on and viewed until Sunday. Or may not get viewed at all. And that's okay. From a certain person subscribed to your channel. That is totally okay. Also for the content creators out there, never forget that your video has so much life. Your video may drop in February and then have a whole second life in September because of what you're talking about in the video. Something may happen that's now allowing people to connect with your video. So, just keep on getting them videos out there, y'all. Let's keep at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep going. You could have never told me I'd be a content creator, but now that I am, I'm excited about it. And I feel like I'm getting my second win. And I'm just getting started, 6 months in. So thank you guys again. I appreciate it. This is so good. It's so easy to make. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into the second half or second part of story time. I'm telling you guys about my transition from LA, Compton, and into the suburbs. I lived in Compton, went to school in LA, and Compton is a part of LA County. It's like, I can see my street right now, the street I grew up on, and all the houses and the kids outside playing, people outside cutting the yard. One thing I loved about our neighborhood was our donut truck. That black van with the donuts had the best donuts. They were so fresh. And low-key, I felt like that van was a cover-up of something else. I don't know what. But anyway, y'all, black van. It had like a window in the middle of it, on the side of it. And they would just pull up to the neighborhood, open the window. It was all mysterious the way it would open. And they would just have these bomb donuts. And of course, we had the best, it seemed like the best ice cream trucks. You can get your nachos, your chili cheese Fritos. You can get hot dogs. All kinds of stuff on an ice cream truck. So, that's how we spent a lot of time when we in the neighborhood, just hanging out as kids. You know, my parents, I would have my like allowance, so I would love to hear the ice cream truck or donut truck coming, you know, flag them. I used to be so shy, y'all. Like, I would be so afraid to flag either truck down, just scared to come to the edge of the street and, you know, get their attention. I was so shy. So that's how shy I was back in the day, you guys. But once it got pulled over, you know, I was fine with ordering whatever I wanted, you know. But, you know, I'm leading up to what made us end up leaving Compton. And one of the things that did not help, this was around the holidays, so it was like around Christmas time. And I will tell you this, you guys, I was the only child, so I used to always get a lot of gifts. I did. My parents never knew when to call it quits. Be out to the last minute shopping. My mama shopping while she's sick on Christmas Eve. Just everything. I used to get a lot of stuff when I was young. I really did. You know, it was the three of us, and, you know, my parents just always took really good care of me. They really did. And I would get a ton of stuff. So it was leading up to the holiday season. So we got a Christmas tree, gifts and stuff all around the tree. And I remember one night we went out. This is before Christmas though, so leading up to it, let's say like the 20th, 21st. And we went out. And we came home. And my dad would always look, you know, check out the house. Make sure everything was okay. So we go in the house one night, go to the front door. He goes to the kitchen, which leads to the back porch, like the back door area. And the door is like damn near off the hinge. So we didn't have a security system. But, you know, like I said, when my dad, you know, would just patrol it, like, you know, just walk around and make sure everything was cool. And somebody had like damn near tried to like take the door off the hinge, the bar door, to break into the house. And of course I'm young, so I'm probably like, I don't know, at this point I'm like maybe, I don't know, like 8 or 9 or something like that. And all I remember was the police coming and my dad in the back of the truck. I mean the back of the patrol car. And I'm screaming, acting up like, what y'all doing, my daddy? Where my daddy going? What did he do? But they were just questioning him about what happened, you know. What did you notice when you came in the house? Do you have any idea who this might have been? You know, that whole thing, right? So I'm just thinking the worst, right? And it you know, of course it didn't sit well with me. I was terrified. I was scared. I was nervous. I thought he was going to jail, you know. I hated watching him in the back of that truck like that. I mean, the back of the patrol car. I just hated it. And gives a police report, answers all their questions, comes back in the house. And it's just really like, damn, like, does this place really feel like home? You know, at this point, we've been there probably like 6 years plus. You know, you're building relationships with your neighbors. And like I'm saying, I'm connecting with the kids in the neighborhood. But does this place really feel like home? You know, do we feel safe? And I've already told you about the gang banging that was going on, and, you know, just drug activity going on, just shootings, and it was a lot going on. It was a very, very active city. And I don't mean active in a good way. You know what I'm saying? There's just always something going on. Ever since my mama got robbed, like, there's just a lot going on. So I'm gonna fast forward to the thing that truly led to us, final straw, leaving Compton. So it was like on a Saturday, because I feel like my mom wasn't home. I think she was working at the bank, and she used to work on the weekends a lot. So she's gone, so me and my dad are at home. And I was at the neighbor's house. I had a neighbor, let's just call her Candace. She was a little younger than me, maybe like a year or two. But we would play together, you know. Candace lived with her grandparents. Whenever we played, her grandparents were always outside watching us. So, you know, my parents felt comfortable with me being at their house. So we on the porch. We're just having a good old time, you know, playing with whatever. She had this really big dog. He was playing with us. You know, he was friendly, but super protective of the family. You know, if anybody was doing something out of line. So we having fun. We having a good time. Me and Candace, right? So we on the porch. And her grandma is sitting on the porch as well, watching us play. Next thing I know, all I hear is, skirt! It's a brand new white Corvette. Stops in the middle of the street. So y'all heard that long skirt I just made? I mean, it's smoke all in the air, tire burns all in the middle of the street. They just stop. Hop out the car. This big buff dude jumps out the driver's seat, and he runs up on this guy who lived in a couple houses away from ours. And I mean, they are just going at it like boom, 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 just on sight. As soon as he got out the car, he ran up on him. They just started fighting. Weren't no words exchanged. Not anything was said. Nothing at all. So Candace's grandma stands up, looking to see what's going on. Me and Candace stand up and look to see as well. It's right there. Now, the white Corvette stopped right in front of my parents' house. So everything happening is literally in our driveway, pretty much. Where the white Corvette is, it's like damn near coming in our driveway. And like I said, it's the house across the street, you know, a couple houses from ours, that he ran up on a dude. So they going at it. They throwing blows left and right, blah, 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 you know. It's exchanging hits. So it was a girl in the white Corvette too. She jumps out of the driver's side of the car. And at this point, she just jumps out and she's observing. Now, at this point, I can see that my dad has walked out of the house. I can kind of see him out of my peripheral a little bit, but I'm not trying to go home. I'm not trying to go home. I'm trying to see what's going on. You know, I'm just curious. I'm like, what's happening? What happened? And I'm also scared to run home because I don't want to get caught up in anything that's happening, right? So I kind of see my dad come out on the porch. And everybody just kind of see these dudes fighting. You know, everybody like, hey, I need to stop. Hey. People just kind of in the distance talking, telling them to stop fighting, you know? Because they were being very aggressive with each other, right? So then the girl, like I said, she gets out of the driver's seat. And she's observing. She jumps in the fight. Trying to separate the guy off of her dude in the car that she was in. The dude they pulled up on takes his hand, right, backhands her. Backhands her. She go flying, basically. And then, of course, that happens. I see it, you know, me and Candace are like, oh, you know, we just like, oh. I mean, because I never seen it like that before. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't seen violence on TV at that point. But, I mean, you don't see that kind of stuff in person. You know what I'm saying? And being so young. So the girl gets backhanded. She falls to the ground. And my dad is like, Rhonda, come home. Like, he's yelling out and out, walking towards, or running, like, coming towards the neighbor's house to come get me. Because again, everybody was kind of looking like, this is like, what's going on? What's up? Like, y'all break this up. It starts escalating, and for my dad to see a woman get hit like that, I run home. So my dad meets me halfway from coming from the neighbor's house. And we go in the house. We run into the house. And I'm crying at this point. Just seeing a woman hit like that. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. I see her get smacked across the face, fall to the ground. And just the impact. Like, it was like, excuse me, the smack just like traveled across like 2 or 3 different streets. It was so loud because he backhanded her, you know. So we go in the house and I'm bawling, like I'm crying. I'm like, Dad, I want to get out of here. Because at this point, several things have happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, this was the first time I saw my daddy cry. He hears me begging, pleading that we got to get out of here. It was just too much. I just didn't want to be around it. Like, that violence and stuff was just too much for me. Again, other things led up to this as well. You know, I've seen my dad in a police car. You know, my mom has got robbed. You know, like I said, we couldn't come home sometime at night because of my mom's car being red. Just different things, you know, just going on. That was it though. My dad's crying. He consoles me. He was like, okay, Rhonda, I'm gonna get you out of here. You know, that's what he said. And it was just like too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be able to go outside and play with my friends and not have to deal with that kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Or not have to be worried about other things happening. And all I know is I started having to stay with my granny a lot because my parents was all looking for houses. And as much as they wanted to stay in LA, LA was expensive. So when they couldn't find what they was looking for in LA, they ventured out to the suburbs. And I wasn't making these trips with them. I was at my granny's house. She would take care of me when they would go look for houses. And all I know, y'all, in 6 months, he was out of there. My dad was not playing. He was aggressive with his house search. All right, we can't get what we looking for in LA. You know, because mind you, the house that you can get a house in the suburbs where we live. You can get a house for, I don't know, $200,000. But that same house, and half of that house would be $600,000 in LA. You get what I'm saying? So a lot came along with that because I was still in school in LA. My parents still working in LA. But just thinking like, okay, we're gonna have to make this sacrifice because the suburbs is just making more sense, you know? Everything happened so fast. It was so much to take in. When the move finally happened, it was a lot to take in. Because that transition, which is going to be in part 3, I'm going to touch heavily on the transition and just how shook I was moving to the suburbs. That suburb was overwhelming because it's such a change of pace than living in Compton and being used to LA in the 80s and 90s, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and stop there, y'all. And I'm full, okay? So I hope you guys are enjoying story time so far. Thank you guys again for rocking with me and just showing me so much love and support. Like, it means everything to me. I promise you it does. So I'll meet y'all in the comments. All right, y'all, I'll be back tomorrow. And all I want you to do is be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.